Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your man Errol Moore back with another edition of Motivational Mondays. I want to take the time to say, man, I appreciate everybody that supports our movement. I know I say that weekly because I really from the bottom of my heart appreciate everybody that supports our movement, man. You think 2014 was something, just wait till 2015. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Anytime God has his hands on something, you can expect it to grow. You can expect it to flourish. And I wholeheartedly believe God has his hands on this movement, which is really about individuals collectively coming together and supporting and encouraging each other to be our best selves. So without further ado, I want to get right into this week's message. I want to talk to you about enduring pain when the road get tough. See, a lot of times we don't want to go through nothing, man. Which is why you have so many people that start things, they stop, they start things, they stop. And you look over the course of their lives, they got a lot of things that they started that they never completed. And why that is that there's a saying that says that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And that's not true for everybody. That's why you have so many people that's unsuccessful. That's what actually separates those people that are successful from the people who are not successful. The people that when things get tough, it's not easy. When challenges present themselves, the people that are able to dig down deep and to find the internal fortitude to say, you know what, man, okay, there's a challenge, there's an obstacle. It's a way to get around this. If I can't get around it, I'm going to go over it. If I can't get over it, I'm going to go under it. But no matter what, I'm going to continue to do what it takes to get where I'm going. See, you got to understand that we're going to go through pain either way. My favorite motivational speaker, which is Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip-hop preacher, always says that you're going to go through pain either way. Either you're going to go through the pain of trying to get where you're going, having to readjust, having to refocus, dealing with adversity, dealing with obstacles, dealing with things that come your way. Either you're going to deal with that pain or you're going to deal with the pain of lack. You're going to deal with the pain of woulda, couldas, and shouldas. You're going to deal with the pain of not being where you're supposed to be in life. So if you're going to go through pain either way, then you might as well get a reward out of it. Because it's going to be painful either way, y'all. And the pain is not going to subside. What happens is when we continue to press on, we end up building a resistance to that pain. And we end up getting stronger. We end up getting wiser. We end up knowing more. We end up being better people as a result of what we went through. How many of y'all can look back over your life now where you are, now that you've come out of the storm, and says, I'm actually glad that I went through that because it made me a better person. It made me more wise. It made me more strong. It gave me more wisdom. It gave me more insight. So how could we ever build that resistance if we didn't never go through nothing? It's an opportunity for us to experience God's grace. The Bible declares that in our weakness is his strength perfected, which means that in my weakest point, God is there. And it's an opportunity for God to show up in my life and show me exactly how great he is in my life. A lot of times we feel like he's not there, but he's always right there. We have to learn how to embrace pain. We got to learn how to get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Even when you think about working out, you go through the pain of working out. Your muscles are sore. You get fatigued. But what is the end result? It's always a reward at the end. And it's easier to endure pain when you focused on the goal at the end. You got to stay focused on where you're trying to get. You got to keep tunnel vision of the goal. You got to keep focus on why I even came into this thing, right? Your ability to endure pain is either going to open or close the door on your dreams. Those that build up the wherewithal to be able to endure pain are going to be able to press forward to get to that end result, to get to that reward. But if you give up every time pain comes your way, then you will never see what you set out to do. Like I told you earlier in this message, it's not a matter of if it's going to come. The only question is when it's going to come. So we got to come in prepared, knowing that challenges are always going to come. There's a quote that I love that says, don't quit, suffer now and be a champion forever. Pain tolerance can be learned, y'all. To succeed is pain, and pain is to succeed. One thing about pain, or when we going through discomfort, it's intensified in your mind when you magnify it, when you harp on it. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, it's tough. Oh, it's hard. Oh, I don't feel good. Anytime you get in that space, it's going to be magnified, and it's going to make it even harder for you to get where you're trying to go. What we got to do is we got to reject our natural desire to succumb and quit, and keep pushing, keep going hard, keep pushing forward. And I guarantee you, as you do that, how can I say it? The intensity will subside. When you build up more resistance, you get stronger, you get wiser, as I mentioned earlier. So we just got to stay focused, man. It's for people that when stuff get hard, man, you tend to give up. You can't do that. You got to stay focused on your goal. You got to stay focused on your drive. Where you trying to get? Let that be the motivation and be a catalyst. Because when you give up, you impact everybody around you. Not only do you impact yourself, but you impact your spouse. You impact your parents. You impact your children. You impact all those connected to you when you give up and you are not your best self, because you didn't really have a fight to fight through the opposition that was in front of you. Remember, with each fight, we retrain our mind and our body. We retrain our mind and our body to become stronger and to not give in. And in closing, always remember, we can do all things. I said all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens us. So I just wanted to share a message with you today about enduring and about pushing and about keeping going on. Even when you feel like you want to stop. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, man, shut up. Get out the way and push yourself into your destiny. So as always, I don't take the opportunity lightly to be able to speak into your life, man. I love you all. I pray that you have a blessed week. It's Edward Moore, founder of Team No Excuses, back with another episode of Motivational Mondays.